Hi, I'm Alyssa, I'm transgender, and I am currently 6 months on HRT. I'm just making a little video diary just to kind of track my transition. I was originally planning on doing this every month, but life just kind of got in the way. But hey, it's better late than never. So I guess I'll just start by going over a brief overview of the last year and a half of my life. So I came out as transgender back in September of 2020. At the time, I came out to a very small group of people. I came out to my mum. I came out to like close family, like my sister, my brother, a couple of other relatives. I came out to close friends and my partner at the time. And I just didn't really want to tell anyone else. I just wanted to be kind of private about it until I could figure out a bit better where I was and maybe like start transitioning before really telling other people. So from there, I went to the GP and I got a referral to the gender clinic on the NHS. Obviously, that was going to take quite a while, so I also did probably about a month later start looking into private healthcare, just to maybe get the ball rolling, to get like a diagnosis, just so I'd feel a bit better about myself, to make things feel like they were moving forwards. So I came out then publicly in January of 2021, and I began properly socially transitioning. I used like a bunch of Christmas money and birthday money just to buy clothes, just so I could begin feeling like the woman that I am, and the woman I knew I was on the inside. So then I got a private appointment with a clinic, and I was able to get my diagnosis for gender dysphoria. And from there, I was able to be referred to an endocrinologist, who got me started on hormones. And here I am now, 6 months on, and still going strong with it. And I think the last year has probably been the happiest I've been in a long, long time. And it kind of just shows me that this is definitely the right thing to be doing for me. And obviously, for different people, it is different, and the way other people's transitions work is completely different. And this is just my experience. But I guess I might as well talk a little bit about now, being as I've been on hormones for the last 6 months, just kind of the changes I've noticed. Obviously, the first 3 months or so, there's not really that much change. But from first starting hormones, I immediately noticed just I was a bit calmer. I was more at peace with myself. I just felt right. Just everything started to, I guess, fit into place. And it, I was just kind of happy to just have started, and it meant a lot to just take that first step. And then onwards from there, I didn't really notice any changes for like the first month. But obviously, like, body hair started growing a lot slower, a lot finer, to the point where shaving isn't as much of a hassle as it used to be, which is great. And I guess, like, obviously, like, my hair is not falling out, so I feel like maybe that's, the baldness has kind of ceased, which is good. I guess from there, about 2-3 months in, I started to notice a little bit of sensitivity in my nipples. Just that change. It really kind of highlighted to me that, yeah, hormones are working, and changes are happening. And that's the main thing that I really noticed was the sensitivity in my nipples began to change. And obviously, a couple of months on from then, I started to notice a bit of tissue developing, and now, like, I actually have a little bit of breast development. It's very small, it's not very noticeable, but maybe in a year's time, it will be a bit more prominent, and it's just the starting phases, really, that's when everything's not as noticeable, it can feel frustrating. And I guess that's like where I am at the moment, but it's just trying to be happy with the little victories where they happen. And it's definitely something that's brought me a lot of joy. I guess the only other thing I've really noticed is I am a bit more in touch with my emotions now. Obviously, estrogen does change that. So I get a lot more emotional than I used to. When I'm happy, I'm really happy. When I'm sad, I am very, very depressive. And when something annoys me, like, I get really, really angry. But obviously, going through a second puberty, it's kind of to be expected, having your emotions kind of all over the place. I have noticed that, like, in the last couple of weeks, that they have kind of calmed down a bit. And I guess maybe that's just a sign that things are starting to, like, smooth out. And, like, I'm getting to, like, the stage of, like, things are happening, you're not in such a hormonally tumultuous place. So it's exciting, and I'm definitely excited to see where my transition takes me in the future, and to see what changes I can pick up on in the future, like body fat redistribution and everything. And obviously there are still other things that I would like to work on as well, outside of hormones, and like my voice brings me a lot of dysphoria. So I would like to be able to do like speech therapy or something. But like even now, like I am trying to do some voice feminization. It's not going the best, but practice makes perfect. So I guess like maybe in a few months' time we'll see. Try and make another video now in about a month's time, just to see how much further along I am in my transition, and just see what's new, see what's the same, and just see how things are in a month. But thank you for watching, and have a nice day.